Round 5 Zagame's Women's State League 2 action was played on pitch 1 at Knights Stadium for the first time this season, as Melbourne Knights hosted Lara SC on Sunday morning. The Knights would be looking to continue their undefeated start to the season after picking up maximum points in their last 4 fixtures, while Lara came into the clash with a respectable 6 points after wins over Albert Park and Bandura United. The newly promoted side got the contest off to a start, but it was the Knights who had the first chance on goal. 4 minutes in, and the home side had a ball cleared off the line when Nadia Gargano's glancing header was put on target towards the back post. 2 minutes later, and Jolene Miller attempted a shot from outside the box, but the effort was put straight at the Lara goalkeeper. 7 minutes in, and after a long ball that evaded the Lara defenders, Bianca Craina was played through to goal, but the youngsters' lobbed effort flew just over the target. From the subsequent goal kick, the Knights were on the attack again, with Cholina forcing a save from the Lara shot stopper from inside the box. The away side also fashioned a chance in the frenetic opening 10 minutes, but pressure from Gargano inside the area saw the eventual shot skew wide. On the 12-minute mark, Jennifer Muscat had a rare chance on goal after some neat footwork saw her evade her opponents, but the resulting strike went inches past the near post. A quarter of an hour played, and the Knights fashioned another chance, this time after a cutback from Craina, but Lucy Bolter's attempt from inside the box was wayward. Seconds later, and Miller had another attempt on goal after she beat the goalkeeper with her pace, but her effort, while off balance, trickled wide of the goal. Just before the hour mark, and Lara had what was then their best chance when a corner was volleyed goal-bound, but Ariel Casa was alert to the danger. The Knights returned fire with a set piece of their own seconds later, but Georgievich's header was no match for the keeper. 5 minutes out from half-time, and Annie Rose Casa was played through to goal, but the Lara custodian did well to come off her line and smother any efforts. Two minutes later, and with the Lara defenders caught by their own offside trap, Miller again advanced towards goal, but the midfielder's strike was palmed away to keep the scores level. That was the last real chance from the opening period, with the scores deadlocked at the interval. Into the second period, and after a half of squandered chances, the Knights looked far more dangerous and created a chance 45 minutes in, when Bolter forced a decent save after a square ball from Gargano. Not long later, and the Knights were given a massive opportunity to take the lead when Casa was brought down inside the area, leaving the referee no choice but to award a penalty. Skipper Lucy Bolter stepped up and smashed an effort nearly into the top of the net, with enough power that left the goalkeeper helpless. Five minutes removed from the half-time break, and another Gargano run down the wing and a square ball into a dangerous area set up Casa to shoot, but the Knights' number 10 put her effort just wide of the goal's corner. But Casa's miss was soon forgotten when the Knights doubled their advantage just before the hour mark. After taking back possession, a quality ball through from Bolter played Casa through to goal, with the Knights player outpacing her opponent before coolly slotting her finish past the encroaching goalkeeper. But the 2-goal advantage didn't see the Knights rest on their laurels when, 61 minutes in, Jolene Miller took the club's lead to 3 with a fine strike from just outside the edge of the area.
Come on, defence, pick it up!
5 minutes after the 3rd goal, and goal scorer Miller turned to provider when she put a neat ball through to Casalo, but while under pressure, the eventual shot was no major threat to Lara's goal. On the 70th minute mark, the match enjoyed a dose of controversy when Lara's defenders switched off in anticipation of an offside call, which allowed Miller the time and space to stroll towards goal before rounding the keeper and slotting the ball into the back of the net. But despite being 4 goals down, the away side continued to look for its first goal, with the 72nd minute strike going the closest to doing so. With the game coming to a close, Gargano went in search of a goal of her own, and her effort wasn't too far off, trickling inches the wrong side of the far post. 5 minutes out from full time, and a solo effort from Casa almost saw her 2nd goal of the morning. After darting down the wing, the striker cut inside before placing a weighted strike just over the crossbar to the relief of the away side. Casa had one last opportunity to double her own tally in the dying embers of the encounter after being played through to goal once again, but a brilliant save from the visitors' custodian kept the score at 4 before a follow-up effort bounced the wrong way as the last moment from the match. So a convincing win it ended up being for Tony Kolcheg and the squad, which caps off the club's 5th consecutive win to start the 2015 campaign. The club now has a stern couple of tests ahead of itself, with the Knights facing 4th placed North Caulfield on Wednesday at Knight Stadium, before hosting fellow undefeated side South Melbourne on Sunday. Speaking to Knights TV after the big win, goalscorer Annie Rose Casa said she was happy with the club's second half performance. Well, Annie, 5 wins now, pretty good start to the season. What are your thoughts on the game today?
I think second half we picked up a lot. First half we weren't really playing our game. Second half it looked really good from the pitch. I don't know about off the pitch, but it felt good, and passing wise everything was gelling together really well, so yeah.
I guess this side promoted this year, you might expect an easy game, but obviously at half time it was 0-0. What did you think of the opposition today?
I think, well, with all the teams in the league, there's not really any lesser teams or higher teams. It's a pretty tough league this year, so we're not underestimating any teams. I think we've decided as a team not to concentrate on the scorelines from previous games from the opposition we're coming up against. Just take each game as it comes and try and play our game and do it at our best.
Yeah, definitely. And I guess speaking about halftime when it was level, what did the coach Tony say at halftime?
Tony wasn't too happy at halftime. As I said, we weren't really playing the game that he wanted us to play. He was just encouraging us to get the passes on first and then concentrate on scoring and finishing off the goals. Just looking for each other more, not holding on to the ball too long, and yeah, just really playing as a team, obviously.
And I guess on a personal level, after a couple of missed chances, you must be thrilled to get the goal today.
Yeah, that goal felt pretty good. Spewing I didn't get the last one, but yeah, it felt good.